Cowboys versus the Giants. Cowboys 28, Giants 20. The score doesn't really tell the story, but hey, it happened, right? For betting reasons. And Tom, you actually gonna go last in this one, so you get to hear what we gotta say about your squad, and you get the rebuttal.
That's cool.
All
That's
right, so
cool.
you get
I'm
to
gonna be.
chill
I'm
and
gonna
hear
be
what we
chill. I'm
gotta
gonna
say.
chill. I'm gonna chill. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing.
So, Dave, kick us off. What was your reaction to this game?
It was kind of sort of what I expected. I didn't think the Giants had a chance to win, especially with their two starting DBs being out. But even if they were playing, I still think Dallas would have won this game. That's just me personally. Um, Dallas has a better overall team. Their offense is better. They have the better overall defense. Um, I mean, they're actually running the ball now, which makes sense. Tomo's been saying this for almost all season, run the ball. So it just makes sense that this was going well. And Dak had one of his better games as well. Um, Micah, of course, 2 sacks. Now he has 12 sacks in the season. So defensive player of the year candidate. Nick Bosa is too, just so y'all know. Got to throw that out there. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's what I expected. Saquon didn't really have his normal game that he usually has, but I mean, you got Daniel Jones as your quarterback. What you expect to happen with the Giants? I mean, no one really believed that the Giants were that good because they have Daniel Jones as their quarterback, and they don't really have any receivers. Kenny Galladay got a big contract from the Giants, but he has been trashed since he's been there. So, I mean, CD had another good game. I mean, I just it seemed like they had tight end university on their team yesterday too. All three of their tight ends was able to be a big part of that game yesterday. So I'm as much as I hate to say this, Cowboys deserve to win that game.
All right. Yeah, John. I mean, the Cowboys supposed to win that game. Obviously, John's missing 4 offensive linemen. Two of they starting DBs, like you said, two not DBs, cornerbacks. That's why I wasn't really excited about CD's game. I want to see CD do great against a good cornerback. All his games has been good against mediocre cornerbacks, but it's not a hit on there. But Cowboys supposed to win that game. But obviously, you got to tune in because it's Thanksgiving. It's the Cowboys, and they still got Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott. So you never know what can happen.
Right.
You never know. They can always fumble the bag. I'm having memories of last year. Like against the Raiders, but you never know what can happen. But Dayball blew this game. He blew this game, number one. Because Saquon Barkley is your best player. Why did he run the ball only 11 times against a team whose weak spot is the run? All right. So he said, not no more. Okay. So they ran the ball 11 times, 9 times up until when they was up 2 touchdowns. When they scored that second touchdown, I looked at the stats. Saquon Barkley had 9 carries. I'm like, what's going on? But the key play for the Giants that lost in the game was that drop by Saquon Barkley, bad pass Daniel Jones. That was a key play, And I know people gonna fight about that. I think it was a pass interference call they called on CD, but on that Dak, I'll give it to you. On that second Dak interception, that could have been a flag on the Giants, but they didn't call it. All right, so it's kind of like a makeup call. I would look at it, but I mean, Saquon Barkley, right? He's 11 carries. Daniel Jones threw the ball 35 times. Against the Detroit Lions, Saquon only ran the ball, I think, like 14 times. So when they don't feed Saquon Barkley, they lose. They last win against the Texans, Saquon had 35 carries. All right, so that just tells you what kind of team the Giants are. So I don't know what Dable was thinking. He came out the gate throwing the ball a million times. All right, so it's not about Saquon killing y'all. It's about establishing a run to help your pass and to get the defensive line who's so aggressive of pass rushing to have them thinking, to have them on their toes because they don't know what's coming, pass or rush. So they ball played right into their hands, but good win for the Cowboys. They did what they supposed to do by taking care of business in the Giants. That's why I never believed in the Giants also. So go ahead, Tomo.
It's on me.
Yes, it is.
Okay. It's a song, I don't know how old our audience is, but there's a song that goes, break up to make up. That's all we do. And that's us as the Cowboys fans, First we love them, then we hate them. But yesterday, I was hating them in that first half. I said, here we go again. Thanksgiving, they're going to have me out here ready to throw up my turkey. And everybody pointing at me with my jersey on. And then we're going to have 1,000 Cowboy memes with a dude putting his family out. So I'm like, get out my house. Get out. But they settled. They settled down and they showed y'all that, hey, we are the Dallas Cowboys and this is the team that we are, that we can be. You know, the game plan was very different from last week. Of course, the game plan is going to be different because you're not playing the same teams. The intensity was a little bit lower because you're not playing the Vikings. You know, they're not the number one team. You're playing the Giants, home in which Dak Prescott owned. So he like, I own this team, guys. We got this. We're just going to settle down and we're going to run the ball. We're going to use both of our running backs and we're going to pass. We're going to spread the ball around. Michael Gallup, I'm so glad that your confidence is back, buddy. I am so glad because you're just snatching passes again. I used to say Michael Gallup was a faster Dez Bryant who actually could run routes. And people were like, you're crazy. I'm like, look at the catches. Look at the way he goes up and just snags the ball out the air. No more body catches like Terrence Williams used to be. CD, I don't care who you're going up against. Just build your confidence up, man. If he keep playing like this against backup cornerbacks, maybe one day when he goes up against a Darius Slay, that confidence is already there that he can do this and he'll do it against better cornerbacks. Because I like what you said, David, there, you know, about him showing off and him being a number one receiver against mediocre corners. I mean, but it happens, man. You need what is it? Tune-up fights. That's what you need. You need tune-ups. And these last two games have been tune-ups, you know? The last two games also, as you all were talking about our rush, we've held both our opponents under 200 rushing yards. That's 2 games with 2 great running backs. Dalvin Cook is nice. Saquon Barkley is nice. Dayball. His name is Dayball and he's bald. Like, what more can you expect from this guy? Come on now. He came out the gate, like you said, rolling Daniel Jones out of the pocket because he's so scared of this pass rush. But yet, Slayton was cooking Anthony Brown. So you do the one big play, then you just go back to establishing the run, like everyone says, run the ball. If Dallas wants to get to the quarterback, just continue to run the ball. However, Dayball knew who the better team was, so he tried to beat us. Just like everybody else in the NFC East. They try to beat us, but they can't really beat us. I can't say beat us because the Eagles got us. But for the other 2 teams, they try to beat us, but can't beat us. Dallas, baby. One more thing. We clean up the penalties. Nobody's touching us. That would have been a flawless game. That interception, it could have been a PI, but there's also a lot of like Dak Prescott pressing too much. Stop pressing so much, bro. You're good. You got your money. You don't have to press anymore. Sit back. That's why I got the shades on. Relax, bro. We got this. Come on, guys. What's your rebuttals?
Yeah. Holding a team under 200 yards ain't a big milestone to me, you know.
2 teams.
All right. 200 yards is a lot. It's a big reach, you know. The Texans are last in rushing defense, and they allow 178. So I hope you didn't allow 200 yards. But good game. I'll give you that. Good game. Y'all stuck to the run. Y'all keeping the run offense before the pass offense, which is what y'all need to do. Because when y'all flip it, that's when all hell break loose, you know. So great job.
We could say that about every team. I want to bring that up too. That's going to be a topic we're going to have on here one day. And we can bring on everybody who's like quarterback gurus. Like, how many attempts should a quarterback have in the game? Like, that's a good question. Because I seen Josh Allen threw 50 times. Nobody's battering him.
The difference is they actually win doing that. Y'all don't win doing that.
Hold on, I didn't finish. There's other quarterbacks. I want to say Aaron Rodgers maybe. They lose games. He throws 50 times.
Yep. I mean, he's played terrible all year. So
Tom Brady does it.
Tom Brady's been playing bad all year too. So
it doesn't matter. Jimmy G, and they'll win a game. It just happens. It happens, guys. Sometimes you have to just throw the ball a lot.
Show me a game Jimmy has thrown over 50 passes and we won a game. Please show me that.
I got you. I'm gonna find his college highlights. I got you.
That's college. But yeah, I mean, like Joe said, I mean, y'all were supposed to win a game. I don't think anyone really thought the Giants could win that. So y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Y'all followed the game plan. And I mean, you won.
Was that a touchdown? Do you all think that was a touchdown? The CD pass?
If they would have gave it to him, I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
They still scored though. So you wanted it to be a CD TV. I got you.
Come on, CD TV on national TV. Come on now. Jerry need to hire me, man.
Okay. CDTV on national TV. Let's go. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.